The haunted forest house. In the outskirts of a small town, there was an abandoned house nestled deep within a dense forest. Known by the locals as the Shadow House, it was surrounded by terrifying tales. It was said that anyone who entered never returned, or if they did, they were never the same. One cold night, a group of friends, Sarah, Ali, Nora, and Walid, decided to uncover the truth behind the legend. Curiosity got the better of them, despite warnings from the townsfolk. Armed with flashlights and cameras, they ventured into the unknown. Stepping into the unknown. As they approached the house, they felt an uneasy chill run down their spines. The wind howled, and the creaking branches of the trees sounded like whispers. Walid pushed the door open slowly, its creak echoing through the silence of the night. Inside, it was dark, damp, and filled with a musty smell. "This place feels off," Sarah whispered as she clutched Nora's hand. Ali shook his head. "Let's explore. Nothing scary so far." In the living room, the walls were covered in strange writings and incomprehensible symbols, seemingly some sort of runes or spells. Suddenly, footsteps echoed from the upper floor. Everyone froze, fear gripping their hearts. But their curiosity pushed them to ascend the creaking stairs. The entity revealed. Reaching the upper floor, they found a tightly shut door. Then, faint laughter came from behind it. Ali tried to open it, but it was stuck. Suddenly, the door burst open as if an invisible force had shoved it. Inside was a small room containing a large, ancient mirror. Oddly, the mirror did not reflect their images, but instead displayed shadows, moving in endless darkness. Out of nowhere, a strange figure appeared in the mirror. It resembled a human shadow, but its features were obscured. A deep whispering voice emanated from the glass. "You've come at last. I've been waiting for you." The house becomes a trap. The friends attempted to flee, but all exits had vanished. The house transformed into a labyrinth, with corridors that stretched endlessly, leading them back to the same spots. The entity from the mirror began appearing closer each time, whispering their names and laughing in a bone-chilling tone. Nora suddenly heard a voice inside her head. "Release me. Set me free, and I'll let you go." She told the others, but they brushed it off as panic. Meanwhile, Sarah started seeing the entity outside the mirror, following them at a slow, deliberate pace. The secret of the haunted house. After hours of terror, they stumbled upon an old diary in one of the rooms. It belonged to someone named Ahmed, who lived in the house 50 years ago. Ahmed had written about a dark ritual his family performed, which unleashed an evil entity that turned the house into a trap for wandering souls. The only way to escape was to burn the mirror and seal the gateway to the other world. The thrilling finale. The friends worked together to burn the mirror, using a lighter and a piece of cloth Sarah found. As the mirror cracked and flames engulfed it, the entity let out a deafening scream that shook the house. The walls trembled, and part of the ceiling collapsed. In the final moments, a door appeared in the middle of the room. They leaped through it, finding themselves outside the house. When they turned back, the house was gone, as though it had never existed. But as they walked back to town, Sarah noticed something unsettling. Walid's shadow was moving in the opposite direction,